Matt, Rita has returned. Recruit a team of former teenagers for interviews.
What time is it?
I believe it's morphin' time.
Oh, you know what? It's morphin' time.
It's morphin' time.
It's morphin' time.
It's morphin' time.
Let's start off with your entry into the world of Power Rangers. Of course, you came in at the very end of Mighty Morphin, starting into Zeo when you got to first suit up. Mm-hmm. What was your entry like from your perspective? Was there anything surprising as far as just moments, or just more being immersed in this world? I would love to hear what memories come to mind.
Well, I'll start from the very beginning. When I got the call that I booked Power Rangers, I was bawling, excited, and I was a college student at the time, so I was studying film television, and to be blessed with a job before I graduated was just everything. I was a junior, so I still had another year and a half before graduation, so I was very, very excited about that. So I remember being very excited and nervous. So my first day on set, I met actually, Kat was the first person that I met.
What did you say? Kat was the first person?
She was the first person I met. Okay, so Kat was the first person that I met for this when I had my screen test with her. And then I just remember being on set and just being very nervous. Am I going to do a great job? This was my first time really being on a television series. I had done music videos and commercials, but television series, this was the first experience. And what everyone does not see is the 50 people that are standing around the command center watching me. The producers and writers and all of that. I'm the new person on set, and so was I going to be good enough? I heard people losing their jobs left and right, so I was very nervous, but excited at the same time.
So did you actually know it was transitioning to Zeo when you accepted the role, or was it still Mighty Morphin during the interview and audition process?
I didn't know very much anything. I didn't even know I was going to be a Power Ranger. They told me to wear yellow. I was like, okay. I didn't know Power Rangers, though. I didn't know the television series, which I think is also a plus, because I might have gone in there with nervous energy, knowing how big it was at the time. So they just told me to wear yellow. I didn't know I was replacing anyone. I knew I was going to be a series regular, but that's all I knew. So everything else was I learned even more while I was on set. Things still weren't being revealed to me, even after I was cast.
When did it hit you that this was going to be the thing that would impact so many people for so long?
I would say it wasn't when I was on the show. I didn't know. You have to remember, back in the 90s, we didn't have social media. We didn't have, computers were still there. And you're still waiting for your mail to come through. So I didn't know the impact that Power Rangers had on our fans until I started attending comic conventions. And I think my first comic convention was 2009. I didn't even know what a comic convention was. I remember getting an email through MySpace. If you remember MySpace, that was before Facebook, Twitter, and all of those. And I remember someone saying, Nakia, when are you going to start attending conventions? People are dressing like you. And I was like, what is a convention? And what do you mean? They're looking through my window. Why are they dressed like me? I didn't even know. I had no idea. So it wasn't until I started attending comic conventions that I felt like I really understood the impact, how big Power Rangers was. And once a Ranger, always a Ranger.
As far as moments from those early days from shooting, of course, spending quality time with Kat, I'm sure was a highlight.
No, I hated it. I hated every moment.
With those episodes and getting into the process, what memories stand out as far as individual episodes, or just highlights for you of getting to immerse yourself with these characters?
I remember sitting in my dressing room, and I remember one of the producers coming over and just asking me questions about my life. And the purpose for that was they wanted to incorporate some of the things from my life within the episodes. And so Rangers in the Outfield came about because I used to play baseball with the boys. I played shortstop, pitcher, and second base. And so they made the episode. They heard me singing in my dressing room, so they made a couple of episodes of them singing. Those to me were very precious moments because I felt like my character was centered in those particular episodes, and so it felt really, really, really great.
So Zeo suit, Turbo suit.
Wow.
What's your go-to?
Well, as far as the suit, darling, I love the Zeo suit because I like the way that it's intricately designed. You know, it's like an Egyptian type of feel, look. I really like it. I do like the helmets, though, in Turbo. I like how the lights light up on the helmets. That's about it. Our morph. Can we talk about that morph real quick? So, we had to learn the morph during the movie while we were filming. It took, how long did it take, Kat? Hour and a half, 2 hours?
Did you say cat?
I said cat.
And Kat just mystically appears.
Mystically appears.
It's amazing.
Wasn't
How
it
long
about,
did it take to
wasn't
film?
it about 1-2 hours for us to, no, just the morph.
Oh, yes, about 2 hours.
Took some time.
Yes, okay, thank you. That was good. Just kidding. So, it took us about 2 hours or so to learn the morph. And then they were finally, because we never got it in. I'm sorry. I'm just going to let you know, we never got the key in the ignition. So, if you ever watch, you'll see like there's like special effects around our wrist. That's because we never got it in. And then you can't tell that we didn't get it in. We would just put it behind because we kept trying to get it in and it wouldn't.
You just killed the magic.
No, it just killed it. But the funny thing is they kept the scene where Blake went the wrong direction. We had just learned the morph. And we finally got it down, and he went the wrong direction. So that look that I gave him was like, I'm going to kill you. That's what's going to happen right now, because we're going to have to do this again. But they kept it. They kept it. My look was like, oh, my gosh, we just did this and got it together, and he went the wrong direction. But they kept it, so it worked.
We're excited that we get to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers. Zeo still has a very important place in my heart. I absolutely loved everything you guys did with that series. But, thank you so much for everything you contributed to the fans and for this opportunity.
Thank you. And thank you for watching.
Stay tuned for more Power Rangers coverage at Comics Online.
That was just fun to do.